Hi, I'm Krish, and this is our bio-inspired project. Our title is BioClean Waters, Harnessing Nature to Filter Plastic Pollution. And so my group members weren't responding to my emails, so I'm just doing the whole presentation by myself really quickly, because today was the last day to submit. So I'm Krish, I'm an electrical engineering major. In my free time, I like to watch and play sports, and I enjoy watching movies and going out with my friends. My main role for this project is to develop flexible mesh filter system. I researched mussels, soft body sponges, and also the pitcher plant idea that we went with. I inspired the design and gave my ideas of how the design will work. And my job is also to research the problems and causes of plastics being in the ocean. This is one of my group members, Ethan. This is Raisya, and this is Shyam. So for the introduction, plastic waste in our waterways is one of the greatest environmental challenges we face this century. Each year, 8 million tons of plastic waste enters our ocean and waters, putting marine life at risk. The increasing numbers of single plastics, as well as microplastics from personal care and products, clothing, and industrial discharge contributes to the accelerating crisis. A lot of animals are also being hurt because of all the plastics in the ocean. So yeah, I've also already discussed some of the problems, but due to inefficient waste disposal practices, overdependence on single-use plastics, and the lack of sustainable cleaning alternatives, the quantity of plastic containment in water is continually increasing. Plastics enter waterways either by litter or runoff and harm marine organisms by ingestion or entanglement. Microplastics are virtually impossible to clean up once they degrade and are even worse for health. And yeah, the rest is written there. So some of the causes and consequences could be that microplastics contaminate both tap and bottled water, making it harmful for human consumption. The primary causes of the pollution include breakdown of plastic waste, where larger plastic materials degrade into microplastics due to weathering. Another significant source is personal care products like toothpaste and body wash. When it rinses down into the drain, that goes straight into the ocean, and that's harmful. So past solutions have problems that include physical cleanup technologies like boom skinner systems for collecting trash, recycling, campaigns, biodegradable plastics, and a variety of other policies. And while some of the approaches have achieved local success, they largely act as reactive and not preemptive, and they weren't very successful. So the objective of our project, the goal of this is to develop a bio-inspired design that minimizes plastic pollution in aquatic environments through the efficient capture of both large and small plastic particles. So here are some questions. How does nature filter small particles from water? How do organisms break down or digest through materials of plastic? How does nature use water to trap or collect particles? How do sticky and slippery surfaces in nature help trap objects? And how does water repellent in nature work? So one of the things we researched was mussels. Mussels filter in and out an enormous amount of water and particles for the environment. Mussels are fascinating in that they take in water through one siphon when filtered through the gill, where microscopic hairs grab mucus, and we can design something like that to filter out plastic. Another one we went through was sponges. Sponges are some of the most efficient and oldest water filtration systems in nature, filtering large volumes of water while simultaneously capturing microplastics with great accuracy. These simple organisms pump water through their bodies, which are through specialized cells. We also researched about bacteria. This bacteria, the name over here, naturally breaks down plastics using enzymes. And the last one is pitcher plants. Pitcher plants have developed a great trapping method using slippery surfaces and sticky digestive fluids to ensnare and hold on to insects. The leaves grow in a funnel-shaped surface that allows for insects to slide through. Once in the funnel, downturned hairs keep the prey from escaping. At the base of the funnel is a pool of digestive enzymes, and we can make something similar to that. So we chose the pitcher plant because of its really cool trapping mechanism. We can trap plastic in and filter it out from the ocean. So you can zoom in over here. This is what our model is somewhat supposed to look like. This is like the pitcher plant and all of the coating and slippery surfaces to trap in the plastic. So the manufacturing of this would be that it uses a funnel shape, as I already said, and slippery surfaces to guide plastics into a chamber. Inside the chamber, Biodiverse, inspired by mussels, securely holds on to the microplastics for a long time. And the design makes it easy to assemble, clean, and maintain within the system operates. This is just more information on the same stuff. I'll move on. So packaging for this, the microplastics trap, which are inspired by the pitcher plant, is shipped to buyers as a flat pack unit with biodegradable packaging to reduce an environmental footprint and easy to transport. Installation is simple. Once the funnel is unfolded, it is fastened to storm drains or riverbanks using a gecko-inspired directional plant that keeps the unit fixed when water is pressed down. And there will also be instructions on how to create it. So, some problems and answers. While we believe that the trap inspired by the pitcher plants represents an effective passive, there are still some challenges. It could be environmentally harmful if animals accidentally go in through the traps. So we were planning to have it in places that animals don't really go, like near the edge of the shore or really far down below. Yeah, and the rest is all written over here. So, evaluation. Our trap uses passive energy-free design principles to trap microplastics. It demonstrates sustainability because we use recyclable polythene for the funnel. We offer a design ready for implementation, and municipal storm water systems and high pollution waterways are initial targets. So now, evaluation of ethics. Our microplastics traps use 100% ocean-bound plastics for the funnel structure. The adhesive collection chambers employ biodegradable polymers that safely dissolve if detached. Manufacturing priorities, cold pressing techniques are going to be used too. Yeah, the rest is there. Comparing with other solutions, modern plastic collection solutions require external energy or mechanical systems, so we think ours is more effective than that. Manual cleanup options will have labor-intensive and be costly through time. Chemical-based solutions could be harmful due to aquatic environments. So why it is biomimicry? Because it is a nature-inspired design, mimics the multi-scale structures found in natural systems for optical performance. Also, another point would be the dual biological inspirations. Yeah. So future directions. Creating this product poses challenges in making sure that adhesive and superhydronic coatings are strong enough to withstand things like sunlight and changes in temperature. It is also hard to develop a manufacturing process that is both affordable and can be done on a large scale. The product needs to work well in different water settings and be able to trap tiny pieces of plastic. And it is important to reduce the impact of the environment throughout the product's life cycle. Finally, these are the citations that we used, and thank you.